It is Money Monday, and we spent a lot of time thinking about what to do with our money, but have you ever wondered what not to do with it?
The perfect song for this. Our next guest traded in her Wall Street career to share her finance-savvy tips with millions of social media followers and through her upcoming book. Joining us now to teach us where not to stash our cash is founder and CEO of your Rich BFF, Vivian Tu. So good to see you, Vivian.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
So today is all focused on where not to stash your cash. And a lot of people think standard savings account, but you say don't go that option.
Yeah, so with your traditional brick and mortar bank, your traditional savings account, you're getting very, very little interest. So what I recommend instead is to put your money in a high yield savings account so that your money is able to earn a higher annual percentage yield, somewhere between 4 to 5%. And I talk about tips like this in my upcoming book, Rich AF, and I can't wait for people to read it.
And you also say we should avoid leaving our cash on money sharing apps. Explain.
Yeah, so I love a peer-to-peer money sending app as much as the next person. It makes splitting the dinner bill with my girlfriend so much easier. But I know people who keep thousands of dollars in balances on these apps, which is really scary to me because if anything were to happen, that money would be poof, gone. What I recommend instead is to transfer that balance out as soon as you get any money so that it is in an FDIC insured bank account. As we've seen in recent years, things do happen, and if anything were to happen, but your money was at an FDIC-insured institution, you would be set, and the government would have your back.
Yeah, you work hard for the money, you got to protect the money.
You got to protect it, yeah.
All right, loyalty apps, do or do not?
Yeah, so I am not a fan of preloading money into loyalty apps. So whether it's grabbing your coffee in the morning or paying for lunch, sometimes you're able to get more rewards if you preload those cards. But what I say to do instead is don't do that. Just scan your loyalty QR code and then pay with your own credit card that's going to give you cash back or points and rewards on travel and dining. And that way, if you pay off your credit card in full on time every single month, you get something for doing something that you were already going to be spending on.
And you say avoid whole life insurance policies. Why?
Yeah, so I know you were really curious about this one. When it comes to whole life insurance, it's often touted as this amazing investment, perfect for everyone. But in reality, it's actually just a wealth preservation tool. It's a way to diversify. That said, whole life insurance policies oftentimes have fees that are so high that they don't make sense for the average person. Instead, I say life insurance is important if people depend on your income, so buy term life insurance and then take the rest of that money and just invest in an index fund that tracks the market.
Let's talk about real estate because a lot of people say, I gotta buy a house, I gotta buy a condo, I gotta buy something. But renting could be okay for some people.
100%. Yes. I feel like renting has gotten a really bad rap and that buying a home has been this marker of adulthood and you've made it financially, but that's just not true. The closing costs on buying a home are often so cost prohibitive unless you stay in that home for somewhere between 5 to 7 years. And these days, you know, if you're a young person like me, I'm trying to be where in the world is Carmen Sandiego. I'm trying to move around. So it may actually make more sense to just rent. That way you have more flexibility and aren't paying so much money to buy and sell your home.
Yeah, but they say you're throwing the money down the toilet. You've heard that saying when you're renting. Is that the case or not?
I don't think it is because some of the costs associated with selling your home, paying those broker fees, may actually eat into some of that money you might have gained by having that equity. So sometimes renting is the better option and it gives you a lot more ability to decide what you want to do with the rest of your career, where you want to be living, and not have to think, oh, well, I'm tied to this mortgage, I'm tied to this house. You're able to make decisions out of a place of flexibility and abundance.
All right, I follow you on TikTok. Love your tips there. What can we expect in this new book?
We are going to be talking about all of the secrets that rich people know and that we need to be learning because for so long, the mindset that a lot of us have had about money has been scarcity or fear or shame and judgment. And I want to show people that there is a new way to think about money that no matter who you are, you can be good with your finances, and no matter where you are on your financial journey, you are worthy, you are valued, and that you are smart enough to do it.
All right, Vivian, thanks so much. And Vivian's new book is available for pre-order now.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.